What's going on? Oh. Yo, 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 yo. Why? I don't know what the hell going on. If y'all can hear me, let me know. I hope y'all can. But something ain't right. Yo, 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 yo. No, my headphones. Hell. Oh, wait a minute. Wrong headphones. Yo, 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 yo. Yeah, this shit weird. They say I'm blasting, but I don't know if my audio low or not. Y'all know how to do when you get new updates and all of that. So I hope everything coming through nice and clear. I hope it ain't low. Let me check. Let's check. Let's go live. Yo, 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 yo. No, I'm loud. Okay, cool. It is weird though. This update is hella weird. So I had to cut my headphones off. Damn, they're all the way up. All right, whatever. We figuring it out. Like, man, what the fuck, bro? I don't know. I guess I gotta come all the way up, which is weird. But nonetheless, I probably gotta go back through the sentence, man. So much to play with this thing. What's going on, y'all, man? Welcome to the judges table. For those who don't know, I am your boy Slick 50, man. We're gonna talk about various boxing subjects, but the main one tonight is what does Thurman have to do different to defeat Fundora, man? I have what I think, but y'all know how we do over here, man. This is the people show. I want to know what y'all think. Real talk, man. Let's make a conversation of this piece, and we're gonna get into it, man. All right, let's jump into it, bro. Oh, 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 oh. Well, scratch that. Yeah. Scratch it. Update messed up everything. My music ain't playing. Boy, I tell you, but it is what it is, man. We just gonna go ahead and jump into it. We're gonna give a big shout out to T-Flex, man, for always looking out for your boy. You know what I'm saying? If you want to check out some shirts, go to tflex.store. Use my code GMT15. Also, if you want to help support the show, man, help us meet our goal at the top. You know what I'm saying? It's a great way to, contribute to the channel if you would like to donate. Also, the biggest way to donate is hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Hitting that subscribe button. Let's make YouTube do their job and grow this channel. You understand me? Let's get it. Woo, that shit was, god damn, that was loud. My bad. Whatever, fuck it. It is. Man, it would be a show. One day I'm going to have a perfect show where nothing goes wrong, and it is what it is. But like I say, salute to T-Flex. Go check out tflex.store ASAP. Make that happen. You know what I'm saying? Great way to support the channel as well. Man, this is going to be a hell of a show, me playing with these damn sliders. But salutes to Mark, man. Let me turn this down because I got a feeling this shit finna fuck my ears up. What it do, Mark? What's going on with you, baby?
My nigga.
Hello, motherfucker.
Yeah, that shit loud. But yeah, if it's too loud, make sure y'all let me know. I gotta get these faders together. But yeah, man. Big fight tomorrow. Thurman, Fundora. Jared Anderson returns May 9th. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'm happy to see him return, even though he had a fight. What was that? February, I think, and he won. You know what I'm saying? I missed that fight. I didn't get to see it, so that's for sure. I didn't see it, but for sure it was a fight, unless I'm tripping. No, I think it was February. It was February. It was February. It was somebody. He got a UD, I think. I don't think he knocked him out. Can't remember. But he is following Solomon Danker. What's his name? Dakers? I don't know how to pronounce his name. I think it's Dakers. It ain't pronounced like Dakers, but I guess it is. Anyway. But yeah. I think they trying to cruise my man in. That's when his lid came off. Who? No. Jared Anderson, the one that Bacoli knocked out. We ain't talking about Big Baby Anderson. That's Big Baby Jerry Big Baby Anderson. We not talking about the real Big Baby. We talking about Little Big Baby, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? The one that Bacoli knocked out. I'm gonna have to see him come back. Some people are saying they're trying to get him beat. They trying to build Solomon. I don't think they are. Solomon, like 10-1, and last time I saw him, he got beat by, who was my guy? Dang, what was my guy name, bro? I can't think of his damn name. Adelaide. I think it was Adelaide that TKO'd his ass. You know, so that was the last time I seen him. So, he 10-1. Jared 18-1, I believe, or something like that. And I think that's cool. You know what I'm saying? I think they're just trying to ease him in. I don't think they're trying to get him beat. You know what I'm saying? If you ever see Solomon fight, he's not. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be shocked if Jared did get a knockout on this guy. I do believe Solomon might be a little bit taller, maybe by an inch or two or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his reach. But, yeah, I think he should get it. I'm happy to see him back in action. You know what I'm saying? We need an American heavyweight. You know what I'm saying? We just need more heavyweights. Anyways, as these old heavyweights move their way out, we got the new crew coming in. I'm with it. You know what I'm saying? With the Moses of Thomas, we got him coming up with his fight. You know what I'm saying? I think they about to try to really push him. We already got reports out of Frank Warren wanting him to fight Usyk, but I hope not this fast, but they finna push him. I think they finna give him the push because the chips is finna fall real quick, man. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow we got that fight, Moses Atama and old boy, and then we also got let me say this right, because it's another one. Fundora. Who else? Sebastian Fundora. We got Moses Atama, Jermaine Franklin. But it was another fight on that card. Ezra Taylor and Willie Hutchins. Don't sleep tomorrow, bro. I'm telling you, tomorrow card gonna be dope in the morning. I ain't gonna lie. It's America, so I'm gonna say about 1 o'clock. I think it should start on the Zone. Man, check it out, bro. Hopefully you got that DAZN package. I don't even know if it's pay-per-view. To be for real, I don't believe it's pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? But that Moses Atama, Jermaine Franklin, y'all know I'm a Moses Atama fan. But that Willie Hutchins, I'm a fan of Willie Hutch. But in Ezra Taylor, this is a true test for Ezra Taylor. I can't wait. That's my fight. I like Moses, but Moses should get Jermaine out of there. That Willie Hutch, Ezra not gonna be able to land on the ropes and trying to be all pretty and shit. He gonna have to fucking fight. So I can't wait to see that fight. That's my fight of that card. You understand me? Period. Of course, later on the night we do got the Sebastian Fundora Keith Thurman fight. Man, talk about a uphill battle. But I was sitting back thinking and shit like that, man. And I think he can be beat. It's just that I think this is what I think. I think that not Fundora, I'm sorry. Thurman's age has already beat him. If that makes sense. If it was younger Thurman, man, strong chance, bro. Feet to be active, he'd be on that bounce. You know what I'm saying? And maybe the plan that I'm about to display would make sense then, but he gonna have to dig deep because I can't see him getting himself in trouble to give trouble, right? And that's been the play. That's what everybody does when they fight Fundora. They put themselves in harm's way, right? To give a punch. They feel like they got to get there, right? This is where the mental side of boxing kicks in. And young Thurman, fresh legs Thurman, could have pulled this off, bro. I feel like Thurman got to go in there and be a net. And what I mean is, hit him wherever you can hit him. In the arms, especially was it his right arm or his left arm, where his bicep, you can tell it was torn. Wherever. Hit him wherever. Piss him off. That's the goal. Yes. Piss him off. Frustrate the fuck out of him. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily trying to land too heavy in the earlier rounds. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be mobile. And the reason being because you want to make the giant follow you. And that's something that nobody's been trying to do. Everybody want to go head up and try to land that overhand right on this dude. But there's been no timing. Right? No timing. Mendoza got his shot off, you know what I'm saying, suits him. But I'm talking about timing, true timing. Backing up, dancing around, pop, 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 frustrating this tall motherfucker, make him whiff shots, make him not be able to touch you. Because it's like, man, and that's hard in itself, that long reach. But I got to say this, and it's going to rub a lot of people the wrong way. My guy, Fundora, nice, right? But when they talk about it, and I'm not the only one, but I notice when everybody talk about Fundora, and I've been saying this, being tall, lanky, and I say this about a lot of fighters, right? Attributes are not skills. Let's make that clear. How you use your attributes are the skills, right? Right? I'm just starting to see him fight tall, punching down, want to mix it up, things like that can be detrimental to him. And we've seen that be detrimental to him with Mendoza and others, right? And if Thurman could take advantage of that and move around and make him follow him and time him as he's stepping, he may be able to get that big shot off. Having said that, even if he does all of that, he has to knock this kid out. I really don't see him going 12 rounds with Fundora and they giving Thurman that belt. I don't. We talking about the PBC. I just don't see it, even though they both PBC fighters. It's about markability, and all of that. And I just don't see that. Because right now, even though we got Fundora and this man fighting, which way is up for Fundora? I mean, not Fundora, Thurman. Where does Thurman go after this? Say he does win. The Pacquiao 2 fight? Right? I don't know. So I'm rooting for him, but Fundora's gonna win though. You know what I'm saying? Fundora's gonna win. Mark Wynn said Fundora been getting better every fight for a while now. Going to be interesting fight. Yeah, he has been getting better, but he's not at his peak. He's not. You know what I'm saying? He's tall. He's hard to beat. Yes, but he's not like a Pirog or a Paul Williams, right? He's not quite polished yet, but he has been getting better, no doubt, no doubt. And like I say, his attributes, once he get that down, like I told y'all, once he learned how to fight tall, he showed that he could fight tall. He showed that in that Tim Tszyu fight. But if you could sucker him into some type of firefight and he missing, you moving, you got a great chance. Everybody always step into the fire with this kid, bro. Like, everybody wants to go head up with him, and it may just take that type of fight that might not be fan friendly to get that knockout on that dude, right? Moving around, bouncing left and right, going to the body, pop, making him follow you wherever you go, and timing. He want to step this way. Oh, okay, and start shooting where he gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Wow, and get the fuck out of Dodge, because it's gonna have to be a one piece. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna be able to stand there too long. You know what I'm saying? Unless you clutter his inside and you hug it. And I expect to see a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm Thurman, bro, that's my plan. Thurman not standing there going head up with this dude. If he stand there and try to do a Tim Tszyu or any of that, he's going down. There's no way. I don't see that. I don't see too old, bro. Like, I just don't see that, bro. But then we got to see how his legs look. People bringing up Jarvis, but Jarvis is, come on, bro. The vet should have handled him, right? If Fundora was Keith Thurman height, we probably talking a little different. It's just the fact that he tall, bro. He long, he lanky, he got that leverage he can bring, bro. Like, it's crazy. But he got to really frustrate that man. Yeah, Thurman not anything like Tim. 50-50 for me. Yeah, man, I'm saying. But he can. I just hate for people like, they talking like this boy is unbeatable. He's not unbeatable. That's a fact. He's not unbeatable. It's just that shit. People giving him the fight he wants. Quit giving him what he wants. But it's going to take somebody real nimble. You know what I'm saying? Quick on the feet. You know what I mean? 100%. It's not going to be as easy as people perceive to be, because you got to be really, really fast, quick. You know, Thurman still got a little quickness, definitely got some pop, but his legs is going to be the key to victory in this fight. I don't think he's going to win. Let's make that clear. I'm just saying, I feel like that's what he needs to do to win, to land that knockout punch, because he's going to have to drop this kid, bro. He's going to have to drop it. I just don't see it, bro. I just don't see it at all whatsoever. But I can't wait to see it, though. Can't wait to see this fight. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see your Yo-Yo fight. You know what I'm saying? This is a good test for him. Terrell Gachet. That's a good fight. Wait a minute. Somebody else was supposed to be on this fight. Wasn't somebody else supposed to be on this card? Who got took off this card? Wasn't they talking about Richard Torres being on this card? I don't think he not on here now, though, but I wish he was on there. That would have stayed dope, but I don't think they on there. I think he was supposed to fight Frank Sanchez on this card. But that would have been dope. But nevertheless, it is what it is. And those on here, I think it's going to be a decent card. Is it worth the $80? I don't. It's a matter of how you look at it. Me personally, I don't think it is, but if you was going there, you'd be paying more than that. So it's a matter of perspective. I don't ever tell nobody what to do with their money. You know what I'm saying? But for me, I already know I'm paying for it. It's already paid for. You know what I'm saying? So, because I just like boxing like that. So, you know, I sit here and tell y'all one thing, and I'll be like, yeah, I paid for it. I'm watching it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, I'm going to do it, sir. It's going down 100%.
Message.
Yeah. PBC pulling the piss with that price of pay-per-view, Fire Stick activated. Hey, I hear a lot of them, man. Salute to Johnny. I was over there, over there on Johnny's show, man, and yeah, man, yeah. A lot of them was saying it, bro. A lot of them was saying it. The hell with that, and I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it because I understand, bro. When you pay $50 a month with the zone or per pay-per-view, and they're cheaper, what, $30 to $60 over there on the zone. Now you about to have all the major promotions over there. I still think PBC gonna end up going over there, but I still think PBC got something up their sleeve. I think PBC trying to wait to see what this damn Ali act finna do and do something, because how y'all feel about Ali? How y'all feel about PBC having their own belt?
God damn!
Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's very true. What's up, Chappelle? What's going on with you?
Hello, motherfucker.
I hope that shit's still loud. I hope that shit just ain't my headphones. I'm trying. I need to fix my headphones because they ain't no way I supposed to have them up this high. I ain't gonna get it. I'm about to go off on my headphones. But anyway, but how y'all feel about PBC having a belt? That's what got me. That's what got me. So everybody over there on X, man. What's going on with you? Everybody in this thing, make sure y'all hitting that like button for real, for real. And if you want to come on and talk on the topic, the link is in the chat. Hold on real quick. My stream. Okay, there you go. But yeah. So I forgot what I was speaking because it said my stream was dropping. I forgot what I was going to say after that. But anyway, let me find that video. That's what I wanted to do. Find that video so I can show you this damn belt. I should have had it queued up. Don't kill me. But I got it saved. I know I do. Come on. Watch later. Here we go. Why is it moving so slow, though? All right. I'm going to play this video. Yep, PBC belt. I'm finna show it to you. Hold on. I'm finna show it to y'all, man. How my mic sound, man? Y'all gotta let me know how I'm sounding too, man. Like I said, I had another update. And sometimes you gotta test stuff on the fly, bro. To get it right. Let's see. Audio. There it is. Share. All right. Again, why is my shit acting weird? Like shit moving super slow right now. And I'm not understanding why. Oh, you did, Mark? I'm gonna show you the video if it stops circling like this. I hope my internet ain't playing dumb. That's what I'm hoping. Close some shit. Okay, there it go. Boom. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do it like that. Oh. Okay. Y'all can see it. Shout out to Brunch Boxing. Check my guy out, man. I listen to him on X all the time. You know what I'm saying? But this is crazy right here, bro.
This is the first and exclusive look at the PBC Championship belt. Genuine leather black straps, solid gold side plates, solid gold centerpiece with a beautiful ivory-like color accent. This belt is the Keith Thurman edition in honor of the fighter who started it all for PBC. How would you guys feel about PBC awarding their own belts? Let me know in the comments. Like and subscribe for more Brunch Boxing exclusive content.
Shout out to Brunch Boxing, bruh. Yeah, bruh. That is crazy, bro. That when I saw that, I'm like, what for? And there's two of them. I'm like, see, remember back a couple months back when I said if they get their way and then get these UBOs, right? That doesn't mean that they get to do shit that nobody else can't do. Everybody gets to do it. So then, like, remember I was saying, like, PBC can have a belt, Top Rank can have a belt, Golden Boy can have a belt. Bruh. Everybody finna have a belt, bruh. Because I think it's finna get passed. Right? Because what did it do? Did it pass the House and going to the Senate, or did it pass the Senate and going to the House or something like that? Yeah, bro. On everything. I think for a fact. That's what we finna see, bro. Real talk. WBC pull their belt now, like IBF did to Jai. I don't know. I don't think they're giving it out this fight. I haven't seen it. Did they show it during anything of the festivities? Because I just been looking at like clips or whatever, what's been going on with the weigh-in and them talking mess. I haven't watched not one of them all the way through like I normally do because I haven't had time or whatever. But yeah. That's some crazy shit, man. Where's my phone? You said you put it in the chat. I want to see it up close because that was a video. But to have that belt. Oh, Thurman have it? What the fuck? Yeah, I ain't see this shit. The Redbox Champions belt have appeared in Las Vegas just days after the Ali Act passed the U.S. House, who eventually more promoters control. Told you. Damn. World Boxing Council, give me a fucking job because I predicted this shit like 3 months ago. 3 months ago, I said all these motherfuckers finna have belts now if that shit get passed. Here y'all go. Salutes to Mark. There it is. Fucking PBC strap, bro. Yeah, it's on the screen now. This shit wild right here, bro. Let me see if I can make it bigger. Yeah, there we go. That shit wild, bro. A freaking PBC belt. I want to see what happens if I turn it. Y'all can see that motherfucker. That's crazy. That's bananas, bro. A PBC strap. That shit don't even look right. That shit look generic as hell. And I ain't shitting on them, but they could have did a better job than that. I like that they got Thurman on there, though, but they could have did a better job than that. That shit look. Yeah, bro. That shit says we're on a budget. That shit says we're on a budget, sir. You know what I'm saying? That's what I take from that. So now I'm waiting to see Top Rank belt, a Golden Boy belt, Matchroom belt, Queensberry belt. Everybody get a belt. Bro, I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what y'all think about it though, but I knew it. I swear I need to find the footage because I swear I said it. I swear I burned that shit up, bro. So everything that UBO get to do, they get to do. It's not like it's just confined to Zuffa. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have one big keep away game. And I don't want that. I'm sorry, I don't want that. People don't want to act right. They're gonna be like, oh, okay. We're gonna keep our shit in-house, which PBC been doing for years anyways, using loophole after loophole, greasing people palms, you know what I'm saying, with that payola. And it just looked like it's finna get legitimized. The very thing that they don't want to happen is finna fucking happen, bro. It's finna happen. That's how I see it. What say you? Do y'all think that everybody finna have a belt? I sure do. I sure do. There it is, right there at the top. Most of the time I'll get a shot at the championship. This is another big one. Dave Allen versus Philip Herkovich. That's going to be good. And that's May 16th. Can't wait for that. That's the day after my baby's birthday. In a minute, it's going to be like the youngsters say, man. They started writing on the wall. These belts ain't going to mean nothing because they're going to get wiped out. They don't get wiped out unless they all find a way to play with each other. Like Mark said, are they gonna debut that belt or are they gonna do it like a trophy, right? Don't boast it. Cause I didn't see it. That's crazy you saw that, but I didn't see that. And that's nuts. I saw it with brunch boxing. You know what I'm saying? If they can charge sanctioning fees, they all gonna have one. Hey man, I'm telling you, bro. They'll figure it out. They gonna figure this shit out. I'm trying to tell you. The more belts, the merrier. That's what's in their mind. I don't like it. I don't like it because it makes me feel like you're preparing to not play with each other, right? You're not gonna cross the sandbox. You ain't gonna play in this sandbox, and I ain't gonna play in your sandbox. We top rank, and we only fighting top ranked fighters. It's all gonna be in house, and that's just what it's gonna be, right? Maybe Al saw the writing on the wall, saw that's how this shit was finna go. This is how he wanted it anyways. That's why he named it Premier Boxing Champions. You know what I'm saying? And it was meant to be his own entity. They weren't meant to play with nobody else. That's why he kept the WBA over there. We can use that as our belt. Keep everything fucking in house and keep the shit fucking keep it pushing. I mean, you know what I mean? And it's starting to look that way. Like, all my hope is out the window. Like, I'm just waiting to see where the chips fall and get in where I fit in. You know what I mean? But it looks like a lot of the casuals are gonna have their way where they're gonna be banging, promotions. This PBC, this Top Rank, because it looked like it's gonna get very separate. If everybody come out with their own belt. Now, if they had their own belts and they crossing over, like our Top Rank champ fight your PBC champ, that'd be dope as fuck. I ain't gonna stunt. And at least we'll get some type of reconciliation with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's the best still without a championship belt, at least if they're willing to do that. But I don't. It's like, at that point, what's the point? What's the point, right? So, I don't know. I don't know, bro. And the interim gonna be 30 belts. Facts. It's gonna be other belts up under them belts. It's gonna be other belts up under them belts. That shit gonna be trash, man. I don't know. I don't want to be quick to call it trash. You know what I'm saying? I just hate when I'm right sometimes, though. I really do. I hate when I'm right sometimes because, like I said, I knew that shit was gonna happen, bro. Once Zuffa came out their belt, somebody else was gonna come out with a belt, and they put the Thurman face on it. And I ain't gonna lie. Like, don't put my face on this bitch like I'm finna retire. Like, I'm finna get retired or something. They could have held that off. But you give me a belt with my face on it like this is my last fight ever in history. You know what I'm saying? But which very may well be tomorrow, though. Which may be, man. Fundora, I don't have a plan for Fundora. Fundora just go in there and be fucking Fundora. And if he could stay with Thurman, he's just gonna get him out of there early. And if he could stay with Thurman, I'm talking matching feet wise. Yeah, it's over. It's over early, bro. No lie. I wonder what the Don King belt gonna look like. That shit gonna be made out of all the old pennies, the copper penny. That bitch gonna be copper. That motherfucker gonna be made of copper and aluminum foil. That's what Don King belt gonna look like. That shit gonna be trash. It can't get no better than that PBC belt, bro. Like, I don't. Yeah, that shit was traded. If you got the Zuffa belt, that shit look like it's straight off of WWE. That shit look it looked like a WWE belt, right? That belt looked like that PBC belt just ugly. It's just, I don't know. It looked like somebody was motivated to make a belt and then they just got unmotivated and was just like, here, I'm done. Like, it just looked incomplete. It looks incomplete. You know what I mean? It looked like it could have been way better than that. The font is hella little on that motherfucker. Like, the PBC should have been a little bit bigger on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Where you could see it. Like, it should have been something, goddamn me. Something, I ain't saying extravagant, like no gold or nothing like that, but they could have came up with a way better design than that. Way better design than that. But yeah, I think it's gonna be easy night for Fundora, bro. The rest of the fights, I think, is gonna be that deal. And they still trying to sell tickets to that fight too. They still trying to sell tickets to that fight. And that's mind blowing because they're not that expensive, bro. Like you can get I was looking a front row, one of the front row tickets I was looking at was like $200, bro. $200 to be front row. I'm talking about to not sell a $200 front row ticket. People must really feel like, yeah, this shit trash, bro. Like this is ass. I'm not doing it. And if ain't nobody gonna pay $200 for a front row ticket, I can only imagine what the numbers are going to look like for us the pay-per-view. And I guarantee you, we're not going to see these pay-per-view numbers. Because unless they're, the only way we going to see these pay-per-view numbers is if, like, they break a record. But I don't think we're going to see them, bro. I don't think we're going to see them. Yeah, I was right on StubHub, bro. And that shit was crazy, bro. That shit, I said $200. Oh, man, boy, I ain't gonna stunt, bro. If I would have saw that earlier, your boy probably would have been in Vegas, bro. Because me personally, I just like seeing fights in person. And I tell everybody, if you've never seen a fight in person, you need to go in person, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it would be what it is, but $200, bro? They're gonna Rob speak his name, he shall show up. He said, hell, I can't get 2 M&Ms, huh? Bro. They about to be letting people in for free in that fight. There's so many seats open for that fight. Well, the last time I looked, that was about 11 o'clock today. That was like 11 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time when I looked. So what's that? 2 hours back in Cali or Nevada? Are y'all an hour behind us or 2 hours? I know Cali 2 hours. If it was Cali, that would have been what, 9 o'clock in the morning? So maybe people trying to wait it out to the last minute and get them super dirt cheap. But when I looked, that motherfucker was $200. Oh, he said, oh, nothing changed. Damn. That's bad, bro. That's all bad, bro. On life. Oh, my God, bro. Okay, yeah, 2 hours behind. So that was 9 o'clock Nevada time. So 9 o'clock a.m. Nevada time at that point. So yeah, that's terrible, bro. $200? Nobody's willing to pay $200 to be front row to a professional bout. That's crazy right there. That's crazy. I'm talking about. Damn. That speaks volumes, bro. The people have spoken. The people have spoken, bro. Like, they are not willing. They're like, no, bro. The hell what you talking about? No. It's not happening. And I would be in there with a beer, chilling. That's wild. Yeah, they definitely finna be ushering some people in. Everybody be like, y'all want to go to fight? They're just going to let people in, bro. Or they're to drop an extra black curtain. You going to get there. They be like, yeah, your C said this, but we need you to move down here. They going to let everybody move down like they do in baseball. Everybody waiting on Mel Second, El Monstro, David Benavidez in Vegas. That's what you think it is? It is pretty close. It is what, a little over a month away? Well, we shall see. But that's wild, bro. That's still bad, bro. Them tickets cheap. Cheap. The car ain't even like, to me, it's not ass like, that's wild. But nonetheless, though, I'm watching on TV. I will be here doing the commentating for that fight. Y'all make sure y'all come through for that. But what round y'all, who y'all got first off? And I know majority y'all gonna say Fundora. And if you do have Fundora, I'm just gonna label it like that. If you picking Fundora to win, is it by KO? And if it is by KO, all right, is it by knockout? I mean, what round? I said if it is by KO, is it by knockout? What round? I need to stop drinking. I need to put this cup down. But Tank be rushing back now to get one of them T-Move PBC belts. Bruh. I knew it was gonna happen. That is terrible, bro. Nobody else better not come out on belt. If they start coming, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna start fucking clowning, bro. I'm gonna start clowning, bro. There's no way that boxing should be heading in this direction. This is terrible, bro. Why couldn't all of them just click together, man? Make some out of this shit. Instead, won't come about PBC coming out with their own goddamn belt. PBC better quit bullshitting and jump over to the zone. Shit, that's what they better do. And play with everybody else. He's still the full. Wait. Javante's still the full champ. What? No way.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that? This man said he is the WBA full champion still. That is crazy, bro. I ain't been keeping up with this shit though. You know, I don't care to talk about this shit, but is he done with his personal shit, Rob? Like I said, you said I missed the news slick. Is he done with his personal life? You know, his personal stuff. You know what I mean? I don't go looking into all that. You know? I'm assuming he must have beat it if he been reinstated. And if he is, I know they said only thing I saw they were saying he was looking to fight Pitbull. That's it. And I ain't seen nothing else beyond that. And that was like earlier this week sometime. I read that. Or was that last week? But other than that, yeah. But I can't wait till tomorrow, man. I know a lot of people shit on. I can't wait. Talking SD, what's happening, baby? What's going on with you?
Hello, motherfucker.
Man, I gotta fix my headphones. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still here, but I gotta fix my headphones. That shit is driving me nuts. Yeah, what'd he say? Yeah, Slick. WBA reinstated him with a public. Whoa. Man, hold on. Is this on a website? Bro? He said a public apology. My headphones, like I have to have them turned up all the way. I think the setting is wrong on them. I had an update to my board. Every time my board updates, they change so much on it. Like, I don't know if y'all remember before. I think I was over there. Heavy was over. He said he was telling me to cut my headphones up. I mean, my volume up because y'all couldn't hear me, right? So I had my volume up. Now, if y'all can see my board, I got my volume all the way down, bro, because it's update. I don't know what Road be thinking about, but they mess with stuff they should mess with. Now, the last update fixed that, right? The sliders. I was happy with it. You know what I'm saying? Now, these motherfucking faders are too hot. They hot, bro. And then my headphones, I think they on open, what do you call them? Open ear headphones? Like, it's different headphones, so you got to find your setting for your headphones. So I don't know. Mark Wynn said the court case is not dismissed yet. So if it's not dismissed yet, then, bruh, how they apologize? I gotta go find this shit. He said they reinstated him with a public apology. I'm about to find this shit, bro. Because I ain't no way for what. What did they do wrong?
Pre-fader selected.
All right, how do I find my headphone setting? Can't strip the face. Schofield want to sue the WA for taking away the Schofield versus Bowden fight. Why they always, man, they better stop with that word, that suing word, bro. That suing word ain't what's up, man. Okay. No, my headphones. What? Let me see.
Headphones channel 1 low sensitivity selected. Headphones channel 2 low sensitivity selected.
Okay. No, that shit didn't change. Nothing.
Headphones channel 2 Rode NTH. Headphones channel 1 high sensitivity selected. Headphones channel 1 Rode NTH 100 selected.
Yeah, they got some update because this shit didn't help. It didn't help not one bit. Yeah, I didn't see no apology. I want to see it. I want to find that. Cause for what, bro? You doing that? What did they do wrong, Rob? Like, what did they do wrong to strip him, bro? He didn't want to keep getting in trouble. I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't understand that. RC, you said RC trolling? It gotta be. I'm about to try to look it up though. Mark just mad they stripped Jai and not giving it back. They stripped Tank and gave it back. Jai overtired, not the face. Man, they need to get Jai that belt back. But it's hard for me to feel bad for him because, like I say, in business, you got to cross your T's, dot your I's. It's a live and learn situation. You know what I'm saying? Now I want to know how long is he stuck over there with Zuffa? Because they just said as long as he's with Zuffa, he ain't getting no belts. Don't care what fight he get. So how long is Jai over there with Zuffa? That's the real question. How long is he stuck on that island? You feel me? So I honestly don't know, don't understand.
Headphones channel 1 high sensitivity selected.
Am I on? Yeah, I'm on headphones too.
Headphones channel 2 high sensitivity selected.
Damn, that shit low. And yeah, that shit low. How the fuck? Man, look, quit playing with me.
Headphones channel 2 Rode NTH 100 selected. Headphones channel 2 low sensitivity selected.
Yeah, I'm not. Okay, that sounds a little more fuller. But yeah, I'm about done playing with these.
Headphones channel 2 Rode NTH 100 selected.
Yeah, I'm done playing with it. Get back to this show, bro. That shit pissing me off. I did hear the rumor Tank was reinstated, but no apology. Talk SD said TMZ reporting the kidnap charge was dropped. So that was just one charge though, right? Kidnap charge was one of the charges. What about the rest of them, Talk SD? I'm about to look this shit up. Charge was dropped in Florida court March 22nd. But that was that one. Didn't he have multiple charges? Right? I'm just wondering. Or am I tripping? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure it out too. I'm finna look it up. All right. Here we go. Pantheon Sports. Welcome to Tank Davis gets felony charge dropped, but he still faces other accusations. Tank Davis must still go to court on alleged domestic incidents. Okay, so yeah, that was just that one charge. So how did he get reinstated though? What's the purpose of reinstating him when he's still facing charges? Trying to read this. Let me see. WA restate. All right, here we go. Gervonta Davis faces calls to be stripped of title entirely if he won't face top contender. So yeah, he's still okay. Yeah, he is. He got the belt. So has been okay. Davis has been named as champion recess rather than stripped entirely, meaning that he could reinstate as full champ in the future. Now this is as of yesterday, right here. What I'm reading. It says Davis has been named as champion in recess rather than stripped entirely, meaning that he could be reinstated as full champ in the future or mandated to fight any new champion upon his return. It had been believed that the number one contender, Floyd Schofield Kid Austin, would take on either Lucas Body or Roach in a clash for the now vacant belt, but an announcement has yet to take place. Posting on X, Schofield has spoken out and demanded the WBA strip Davis of his title or mandate a fight between him and Tank. So he's in recess, bro. Tank's in recess. So we'll see what's gonna happen, but yeah. Yeah, Tank, Tank, he in he in whatchamacallit, man. He in recess. And this is on Boxing News, bro. And this was yesterday. All right. This was the 26th of March. So he not fully reinstated. They just put him in recess, bro. Until his shit over with. But that means his belt should be up for grabs, bro. If he champion in recess, his belt should be up for grabs, bro. No lie. Check it out. There it is. Right here. In red. Yeah, red. Davis has been named as champion in recess rather than stripped. So, yeah, he not. So, you know what I'm saying? You said go to the WBA site. All right. And the date right here, you see it, 26th of March. Matter of fact, we'll make it bigger for you. 26th of March. I just want you to know that this ain't no old article. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go to the WBA, though, like you said. Let me get me back on screen for try to get your boy. Look at that Riyadh season up there. Boy. All right, continental middleweight, Latin American middleweight, American heavyweight, blah, 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 blah. Gervonta Davis. Maybe they haven't updated their website, bro, but let me see. Well, yeah, maybe they just haven't updated it, bro. And they don't have nobody placeholder. But if he in recess, that belt finna be up for grabs. So, unless Uncle Al working his magic, bro. But that's what it looked like. But yeah. Right here. That's crazy, bro. So I'm wondering, did they call or they got word? They had to talk to somebody before Boxing News would report that like that. You know what I'm saying? You would think. You would think. We shall see, bruh. We shall see. But nonetheless, though, I don't care to tell you now something he gonna do, but I know he can't do nothing until that court case over with, right? He can't do that to the court case over with anyway, so it would make sense that they put him in recess and let somebody else go for that fucking belt, and then he come back and fight the winner of that if he want it back, which he didn't want to be champ anyway, so I don't see him doing that. I see him just coming back fighting, getting a big ass check. You know what I'm saying? So we shall see. As long as he got it, they ain't making no money. They ain't making no money off the belt. But yeah. You said he don't peel, that's what makes it funny. What? I thought technicians don't care about belt. Right, that's what I'm saying. So why he just don't let it? Well, it ain't him arguing it, I guess. I mean, like I said, I don't think he care. If they put in recess and somebody else get that belt, he can come back and fight anybody and make a shit ton of money. So we shall see. You know what I'm saying? WA cares about that 3%. That's all it is. Right, that's what I'm saying. So why don't they just put the fight up for grabs? What's the suing gonna do? Like, sue the W? Man, that's a bad move. And like I said, I need to see that shit where they said that because that don't make sense. We gonna sue the WA because they won't give me a belt. What the fuck? That just sound dumb. Ryan once said WA don't give fighters they shot. Well, they ain't gonna have no choice if they ain't making that. They like money. They gotta put that strap on somebody. They gotta put that belt up for grabs for somebody. Like, why not Schofield and Lucas Body? Why not? Why not? I don't see anything wrong with that. Partly, let's see, Javante has now been restated. Okay, this is on Facebook. Is this where y'all saw this at on Facebook? WA World Lightweight Champion Boxing Bulletin. Javante Davis had now been reinstated as full WA World Lightweight Champion after he was temporarily reclassified as champion in recess due to legal issues, including a arrest warrant inactivity. I don't even know who these dudes is, but y'all sure this is credible? Credible? I don't think this is credible, bro. Because it's called Boxing News and Memes. So if this is what everybody running with, because that shit don't even make sense, bro. He still got legal issues. So if that's what everybody running with, somebody calling themselves Boxing News and Memes, I don't know, bro. All right, let's go. I'm gonna go. Oh, move. All right, I fuck with Real Boxing though. Okay, well, yeah, okay, I guess so. And when was this? What's the date on this? All right, so we got two conflicting things. Boxing News saying that he ain't reinstated, and then Thrill Boxing just yesterday just posted this saying he is. Interesting. Well, it don't make no never mind if he is or he ain't, but if he ain't fighting nobody, shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stunt though. I'm gonna be real with you. That's kind of whack, bro. If he can't fight, then why do so? How is he gonna fight going through his legal battles? So they just gonna allow him to hold up the game like that? This is shit that piss people off right here, bro. It don't make sense, but ain't shit moving that way anyway. So you know what I'm saying? Schofield need another fight anyway. He better just fight. Don't let this hold up your career. Unless they know something that we don't know. And I'm on Google, Rob. That's what I'm looking at. I'm comparing, you know what I'm saying? Another site, Boxing Elbow. I fuck with them, and they saying the same thing. He's still in recess. So it's a bunch of conflicting stories out here, bro. But I'm gonna have to go with what the WBA say until they update it. He reinstated, bro. There ain't no going against it. If the WBA don't change that, he's reinstated. So it don't matter what nobody say. As long as that's said on the WBA, he reinstated. The question is why, and unless he got a fight lined up, or he's able to fight, or something. Because this is just, it's oddly weird. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. Huh. So, do y'all, I don't think we see him. Do y'all think we gonna see Gervonta this year? Since he reinstated, maybe got special permission to box while he going through his court troubles. Who knows? But if so, I ain't mad at it, and I ain't mad at the pit bull fight. So I ain't mad at that at all. He said, I see Xander and Boots happening June 27th, I think. I saw that day too, but neither one talking about that day. But I think that's gonna be a better fight than what people think, bro. I really do. Something is telling me that's gonna be a sleeper fight, and people gonna think Boots gonna walk through Xander, and I think Xander gonna box his ass off in that fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really think that he gonna play that Bull versus Matador on Tank, or not Tank, on Boots. You said Tank Eastside Cruz at 140. Well, that was the talk. That's what the rumor was. It was supposed to be Tank and Eastside Cruz too, but no, Cruz gonna come down. Cruz gonna be one of them fighters that'll go wherever the money at, bro. Round one, wherever the money at, Pitbull gonna go get that money. Pitbull don't care about them belts like that either. He care about that fucking money, bro. Rob Cole said, someone name me a fighter that has been stripped or put in recess and then reinstated. I personally never seen before. I haven't either. That's what's crazy about this shit, bro. That's what's crazy about this right here, bro. Honest to God. Honest to God. That's what's crazy about this shit. I haven't either. I haven't either, bro. And that's why I'm begging. It begs the question, why? Right? If hold on, I'm about to go on there because usually they have a memo. Hold on, let me see if I can go back to the WA and see if they got a memo. Usually when they make decisions, they post a memo, in a news thing, and as of why they made their decision, or y'all know what I'm talking about. And I'm trying to see. Proposal. Nope, there isn't one. All right, here we go. Reporting on Friday. Nope. Delegations. Nope. Yeah, they ain't post nothing on it. They got everything else they deliberate on in here, but not that. Huh. Fucking hey, that's interesting though, bro. Like this dude got pulled with these guys and don't even want it. He didn't even want to be he didn't even want the belt. How you don't want something and still got pulled with them? That is crazy, bro. That is crazy, bro. Didn't want the belt, took the belt, don't represent the belt, but they still want you to represent. That is crazy. Because like what Mark says about that damn money, he the biggest draw. So that's the biggest purse for them. Biggest percentage for them, I mean. Because the show not in here. Any other time they'll have it where you go look, where based on a decision, they get a reasoning. It's not on here. Yeah, it's not on here. Damn. Anyway, it is what it is. DJ, what's happening with you, man? What's going on?
Hello, motherfucker.
What did you say? I was watching Karate Combat earlier today. Custer card was out in Russia. Oh, word? Oh, you ain't walking to nothing, man. They didn't reinstate the Tank, and I'm just trying to figure out for what. And they ain't even like announcing on WA, but it says he back full champ. So I'm just not understanding why. Rob Stupid, he said maybe Jai need to call Tank and see if he can hang out or something. My bad. This boy is stupid. Hell no, bro. Oh shit. Jai need to find out how long he's stuck on Zuffa Island. That's what Jai needs to do. If I'm Jai, I need to know how long am I here? Because I gotta get back to my belt, bro. If he really serious about that goal, or even if he want to change his mind, switch up and go to heavyweight. You know, whatever option he choose, I don't care what it is. He got to figure it out. Round one, I think, what you try to say, Jai Zuffa for life? Man, that'd be messed up, bro. Teach Jai appreciate some swag or how to be lit. Like the, oh, shit. Nah, he just need to be a killer. But you can't be a killer behind bars. Right? So I don't know, man. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see, bro. The Undisputed Champ versus Ring Magazine Zuffa Champ at Riyadh season slip. Man, I don't know what to think of the ring at this moment. Until I know what's finna go down with it. What's is the ring gonna even be worth anything in a minute? We gotta see how they gonna play that. If they really associate that ring belt with that Zuffa belt, it ain't worth shit no more. Like, it's a belt, but it's not worth nothing no more. Like, the prestige is gone. It's gone at that point. Why do you think the sanctioning bodies don't want to play with it? Like, it has to mean something, and they don't mean shit right now. Right? They're not sanctioning shit. They're not sanctioning body. They just it's a trophy. It's a tournament. It's a tournament style. It's a UBO, and you get a trophy. So if that Ring magazine become part of that, that's what the fuck it is, a trophy. And I'm waiting to see how they gonna delegate the privileges of the Ring magazine. Meaning, like, are the pound for pound rankings gonna mean anything anymore? How are they gonna include Zuffa boxers on that pound for pound list, or are they gonna treat, or is the Ring gonna treat UBOs separate, like a separate pound for pound list for UBOs? You get what I'm saying? Because I'm not understanding, if they can't fight each other, how can you have them all on the same list, bro? I don't understand. You know what I mean? Yeah, ain't no more Riyadh season this year, buddy. That's a wrap. Unless it's in America. I mean, they can move it. The ring cards. The ring cards may still persist, but Riyadh, yeah, going to Riyadh, no. They moved Bivol match from Egypt to Russia, bro. So back to Russia. So that tell you something right there. That was supposed to be Egypt. Like, yeah, like minor and major league talk SD. Yeah, something like that. Because it's if they mixing it all up, knowing these guys can't fight each other, that don't make sense. It don't make any sense to be able to rank me amongst someone I can't never get at, right? I can't get at this dude, but you got him above me. That don't make sense. They would have to be separate, and also that ring gonna have to come up with a separate ring belt or something, a ring minor league belt. Or something, if they want to keep the prestige of you know what I'm saying, of that belt right there. If they want to keep the prestige of that belt, that's only gonna have to be for the sanctioning bodies and all that, and they have to come up with a separate one. If you able to give that belt to a Zuffa boxer, that shit don't make sense. Now, having Ja come in with that belt, that's one thing. He came from the other side with that belt. I get that, but he there, does it really mean anything? Can't nobody get it off of him. So what is Ja carrying around at this moment? What does that belt mean at this moment? If he's not never gonna get the shot to fight the number one and number two ain't never gonna get to go at it, that mean the ring belt that he got might end up becoming the new minor league ring belt. If they do it like that. But I guarantee you, they strap that motherfucker on somebody from Zuffa, it don't mean shit. I don't care what they say. I believed in the ring belt because I still hold that. It really signified who was that dude. But now it don't matter, bro. At the moment, for me, it don't matter till I see where the chips fall. You know what I'm saying? With this whole Aliak thing. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Round one said, man, Rolly, a WBA champ, got that belt after loss in the division. Yeah, he did. But he won it too, right? And I mean that at the same time, we shit on Rolly, but he ain't the best boxer. But shit, everybody that was riding with the Ryan train, he handled his business. He showed he can handle his business. It's just that Barroso fight threw everybody off. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not ready to sleep on Rolly and Dev. I'm not ready to sleep on that. I'm not ready to say that Dev finna go in there and just dog walk Rolly. I believe he'll beat Rolly, but I don't think he's gonna dog walk Rolly. I think you'll be, I'm trying to use a nice word. What's the nice word? I don't think I got a nice word. I think it'll be foolish. I think it'll be foolish to think that Rolly not gonna land a punch, bro, on Dev. I really think that. On everything. The Hango Spot, salute to Johnny, bro. What's good, bro? What's good, my guy? I was just talking about you when we was over there, goddamn me, how everybody felt like the pay-per-view ain't worth it, whatever, and they still got tickets. And I checked today and they still got tickets. That's crazy. But yeah, man. So I feel like it's foolish to think like Dev and Rolly fight. I think Dev wins, but it's based on how well he can take that Rolly punch. Will that punch change Dev's mind, how he approaches the rest of the fight? I don't see him coming out unscathed. I don't see him really neutralizing Rolly like that, bro. Let's be honest. Everybody that boy done fought, he landed a master punch on. Right? So I really believe that that's not a fight to sleep on. I don't think that's a lightweight fight. I don't think that's a fight that people should just be like, given that Rolly antics make it look like that, but I don't think nobody should be looking at that fight like that. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Talk SD said Rolly gonna do what we all expected B. Norman Jr. to do. Yeah, he gonna have some. I think Rolly gonna have more success. Rolly's a big kid, bro. Rolly's a big kid, and no matter what you say, he good at his fundamentals, and he shows up. Now with that Barroso fight, hey man, that old man came to whoop ass. You would thought that old man took his belt off and got this whooping like an old man. Like, what the fuck you in here doing? But other than that, dog, that man come to fight, bro. He come to fight. And he can crack. Like I said, if you think, you foolish to think he not gonna land a punch, bro. And it's been proven. Rolly can crack. Right? Your favorite fighter even said that he can crack. Tank said the hardest motherfucker ever hit me was Rolly. So I know the way he talk. I know the way he move. I know he seen punch drunk as shit. You know what I'm saying? He got a speech impediment. He do sound like he chew on crayons. But I tell you this, I'm not ready to sleep on him in that fight. I'm not. Because goddamn me, nobody thought like, go back and look how he did Ryan. I don't care what Ryan say. Salute to Ryan. But Ryan caught a double left hook. And it took him off his feet. Ryan is not a little guy. Ryan is not a small dude. I don't care if he say he wasn't focused. I don't care. You got knocked off your feet, bro. He literally lifted that man off his feet. So that's the type of power Rolly carrying, bro. In both hands. In both hands. So I'm just saying, bro. Chappelle said, so, bro, you saying Rolly gonna knock down? I didn't say that, bro. Where you get that from? Now, you been here the whole time, Chappelle. Now, you know that. I said, I believe Devin gonna win. I said, but you'll be a fool to think Rolly not gonna land a punch on him. And the outcome of the fight is gonna dictate from there. How well is he gonna take that punch? That's what I said. Ain't nobody, Slick ain't said shit about no Rolly knocking out fucking Dev. But if he can knock Ryan out, he can knock Dev out. So I'm not going to say that he can't. And I ain't going to say Dev can't knock Rolly out. But at the end of the day, for people thinking that Dev is finna go in there and go in that fight and leave unscathed, I'm telling you, you're dead wrong. You're dead wrong. I don't see that, bro. Rolly at some point is gonna land a solid one. And my thing is, how is Devin gonna react to that? That's all I'm saying. Right? Let's not act like Rolly goes in there, he's undisciplined, he goes in that motherfucker, and he just go crazy. This dude actually got patience, bro. Takes his time. And trying to play and place his punches, bro. He not real wild. He not none of that. Like, people tend to take his persona and what you see in the ring and mix that shit together. Act like you never heard the boy talk or any of his antics. Go off what you saw. Go off of what you saw, and you'll understand that fight is gonna be something to see. And people gonna sleep on it, but I don't think you should. You know what I'm saying? Right, Johnny? You can't sleep on Rolly, bro. People thought Ryan was gonna wipe the floor with Rolly. The Rolly was quiet the whole fucking goddamn press conference. Y'all gonna see. I'm gonna whoop his ass. And knocked him out with knocked Ryan out with his signature punch. Not one, two of them in a row. Wop, wop, and took him off his feet. That shit not normal, bro. Let's not act like that shit. Who be saying that? I think Mark be saying that. Crayon eating power. That shit is not fucking normal, bro. That's not normal. Let's not act like Ryan some little lightning ass kid, bro. Seriously. Let's not act like Ryan some little bitty dude. This kid walks around 180. So all I'm saying is Dev got to be on complete A game. And like I said, I ain't seen Rolly not get one off. Eve, you can go all the way back to Tank, bro. He was winning that fight. He was all the way till you guys' ass knocked the fuck out. But at the end of the day, he was winning that fucking fight. Goddamn it. And you saw how Tank reacted to one of them punches. That motherfucker said, pink. That motherfucker Tank said, ooh, went to grabbing his ass. Hold on, dude. So I'm just saying, bro. It is what it is. So is Rolly better than Norman Jr.? He's more experienced. And in a sense, that would make you better because you're more experienced, right? So, yeah, in a sense, yeah, no doubt. In a sense, yes, because he's way more experienced. He's been in there with more styles, different opposition. Yeah, I would say so. Now you talking about skill set wise, shit like that, that's a little different. You know, it's the way you look at it, right? You could look at shit from all different angles. So I'm just saying, bro, he's one of them fighters that people want to sleep on, but I'm not going to sleep on. I'm going to be the one to say, I told you so. He going to land one. I think Derek could win the fight. No doubt. I think he is going to win the fight. I'm just trying to tell you, bro. He going to catch one, bro. He going to catch one. And it's going to be, you know, is it going to push Dev back in time and say, ooh, I know how that feel? Or is he going to know how to weather that storm? You know what I'm saying? And keep the shit rolling. That's all I'm saying. No pun intended. But yeah, no doubt. No doubt. That's what I'm saying. People take Rolly for today. You hear the shit come out of his mouth and all that shit, but you forget about yesterday and the fight before that. And you know what I mean? He fight different than he talks, bro. He fight different than he talks. He ain't the most fucking technically sound. He ain't none of that shit. But one thing he do know, he got power. And he do know how to land a punch. He not scared to get hit neither. You know, sometimes all you need is a set of balls. You know what I mean? And Rolly got balls, bro. That's all I'm saying. I'm not campaigning for Rolly like Rolly gonna win. All I'm saying is y'all sleeping on him. And then that fight happened, and then y'all gonna be talking about he cheated or some shit. Fuck no. Quit looking for fighters for what you want them to be and look at them for what they are, right? And that's what I do. A kid this late come in the game this late and become champion. How many times Rolly done been champion? Ain't he like a 2-time, 3-time champion? At some point, it can't be a fluke, right? I mean, it do matter who he's fighting, but I mean, at some point, it can't be a fluke, right? Nah, man. See, aircraft carrier, you got to be here on time. You tardy, sir. You're tardy. You came in the middle of the conversation. No, I don't got Rolly over Dev. God damn. Why when we have boxing conversation, I can't just talk about boxing? I got to pick a side. We got to go this side of the fences. We talking about both sides, bro. I know what Dev gonna bring. Dev got good feet. Dev could turn the motherfucker. Dev could do a lot of shit. But y'all want to understand, y'all want to just look at one side of the shit and think because he could turn, you think because he got great feet, you know what I'm saying? A nice jab, you know, all that shit. And you think the person that he's fighting doesn't matter. That's not the case at all. That's not the case at all, bro. So I'm just saying, bro, you got to look at both sides, bro. Sometimes all that extra shit don't matter when you fight somebody like a Rolly. He just depending on the fundamentals, bro, and he not tripping off a nut. Like some people got like a what the fuck is that shit called? Where you kind of emotionless? What is that? Damn, bro, what's the word for it? The condition. Anyway, where like he's just not intimidated off of that shit. You know what I'm saying? He not intimidated by nothing you bringing. His MO is just to execute his plan. He not tripping off your feet. He not tripping off none of that shit. Like his mind is just there. Tunnel vision. Like, and it's a word for that though. It's some shit you could say to people that just bounce off on. And like, man, I know a couple people like that too. Like you gotta tell them direct. Cause they don't pick up on social cues and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta like be direct with them. Right? I know a couple girls like that, bro. Where you gotta be direct with their ass. And they'll tell you, like, I don't mean no harm. I just didn't pick up on that. Like, and it's a word for that shit. But I'm telling you, bro, Rolly fight that way and he don't trip off nothing. Go look how he fought Tank, right? And we knew what Tank brings to the table. We know. Did Rolly look intimidated by Tank? Be real with yourself. Rolly did not look intimidated at all. He went in that motherfucker and fought his fucking fight until Bullet told his ass to jump on him and got him knocked out. But other than that, he fought his fight. Skip all the way to Ryan, fought the same goddamn way. He's not worried about what you practice on. He's not worried about none of that. He know what he's coming to do. And it's only one fucking Rolly that fight that way. Sometime we was talking about this a while ago, why I felt like Shakur and Devin wasn't going to be beaten in a long time, because it's not that they have every skill in the world. They're good at being Dev, and Shakur is good at being Shakur. And guess what? Rolly is good at being Rolly. Right? You capitalize on what you're good at, and that's what they are. They're good at what they're good at. It's been like that through history. You go to like Floyd. Floyd was not great at everything. He was good at being Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Coach Eddie ATS, salute to you. You beat me to it. I said that bicep. I said it when I gave what I think that Thurman has to do to win. I said, I don't give a fuck. Turn that dude left bicep up, because that shit looked deformed as hell, bro. Now, I know he come off injury. I don't know if that was the injury, but yeah, that motherfucker looked like lumpty lump. Like, he was flexing. That bitch was up here on his shoulder. Am I lying? That motherfucker was up here on his shoulder, bro. That shit was weird. And I was like, they ain't say he tore his bicep. His whole body looked deformed. Coach, man, let me tell you, that shit was weird, bro. And I was like, when he tear his bicep, bro? I was like, shit, hit him anywhere, man. I feel like Thurman gotta get that tall motherfucker to follow him around like a mummy. Follow his ass around, be that neck. Y'all know how the mosquito, y'all have been outside, the mosquito just keep fucking with you, and after a while, you start playing to what the mosquito want. You start trying to get his ass. Bring your ass here. You just start following him around. That's how he gotta be. He gotta be that fucking mosquito to get on Fundora nerves and start timing him when he take them steps, and he can get that shit off he probably want to get off. Because him stepping to Fundora gonna get his ass whooped. I ain't gonna lie. I really believe that. But he gonna have to figure that out. But yeah, I noticed that. I promise you. I sure said that shit. And I don't recall hearing nothing about him tearing his bicep, bro. But yeah, that bicep toe up. Was it the right bicep? I thought it was the left bicep. Did they ever report that though? Like, you know what I'm saying? That he tore it? What did you say? You said Kid Couture's bicep, but not like that. That's just like, I'm not understanding. I'm not following. But yeah, that shit was crazy, bro. Oh, you said Keith tore his bicep. Adore shit is really, fuck you, Keith. Shit heal like normal. Oh, okay. Keith tore his body. I remember that. But you said his healed like normal. I just know I saw it, bro. That shit didn't look right. It was somebody else like that. What's my boy name? Duarte arm was like that. Duarte arm was like that. When who did he fight when I noticed that? I got 3 G's on Keith. Woo! Boy, I'm with you. Salutes to you, bro. Hey, I'm gonna be rooting for you. Hey, I like seeing people get to the money, man. I want you to get to the bag. You feel me? That's a fact. I'm gonna be rooting for you, bro. No lie. I'm rooting for Keith. I just feel like if this was yesteryear Keith, shit, I'd be all in with Keith. But this ain't yesteryear Keith, bro. This is, man, up in age Keith, bro. I be watching him in between them rounds. He don't walk back. When he walk back, go watch his fights. He walked back to that corner slow as fuck. Like, this is bullshit. Like, why did I get myself into this shit? He be walking slow as hell to that go back to the corner, bro. You know what I mean? So, yeah, this definitely ain't the Keith of yesteryear, man. But I'm rooting for you. Like I said, it's boxing. Anything can happen, man. You know what I mean? I believe boxing. The boxing ring is a true lie detector. We finna see who was capping. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at you, bro. I ain't mad at you. How much you win? How much you win if you cash out, bro? If you don't mind me asking, 15 rounds. Cause you might make me just want to put $20 on it just because. Why not? Why not? But me personally, I'm eager to see the fight. I know a lot of people I want to see it. If the man can pull it off, it's just something about these fights. Just like when they had Pacquiao and old boy fighting El Azteca. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it, bro. I'm with it. DJ said I can't even find tomorrow's PBC card to watch or buy. That's how Amazon is, bro. I told you, Amazon be burying PBC. It's hard to find that shit on Amazon Prime, bro. It's hard to find that shit, bro. You're gonna have to catch it. They should definitely have it on there on the front in the morning. They should definitely have it on there. But if not, I don't know. But yeah, I'm a sucker for them vet fights, man. Like, you know what I mean? I know they be looking old, but just look at Pacquiao when he beat Keith Thurman, bro. Nobody thought that shit was gonna go down. I remember everybody was riding with Keith, like he finna beat his old ass. Remember Keith was saying he had T-Rex arms and all that shit? And look what happened, bro. Damn, you get $9 grand off of 3 stacks? Shit, I'm fuck around, put $20 down just because too. Shit. What the fuck? DJ said never bet on a PBC card slit. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. He gotta knock him out, bro. He gotta knock him out. That's the way I feel, bro. Thurman has to knock him out. I can't see him going to the 12 and they give it to him. I can't see it, bro. Even if he win, even if he really is supposed to win, no. Because where they gonna go? Where they gonna do? What they gonna do with Thurman? The future is in Fundora. That's how I look at it. They gonna be like, nope. The manila envelopes are in play. Everybody gonna have a manila envelope just in case. Real talk. He gonna look like he got T-Rex arms. Right, you hear me? How the tables turn, Mark, right? How the tables turn. He said, I'm in Nevada, so the bid is minus 628 for the KO on one time. Boy, oh boy. I'm in the Midwest, bro. But ain't shit to go on an MGM bet app. I'm gonna have to put something. It's like that. I ain't even mad if I lose, bro. I ain't gonna stun. Just the fact if it's an upset, god damn. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. That's a major upset. Boy, even if he knocked that boy down, that's gonna be crazy. I ain't gonna sit here and act like what he did to Jarvis. He finna go there and do the Fundora. No. I can't even make myself think that way. I need Thurman. He gotta miraculously have legs, boy. I'm talking about goddamn. He need the legs of Jesus in there and be dancing around. Goddamn, he gonna be moving. He gonna have to be moving everywhere. Somebody with some long arms like that, but like I said though, still at the same time, it's he could be beat. I still feel like he could be beat. I still feel like Sebastian hasn't came into his own yet, right? He's not fully put together. You know what I mean? That's why you hear everybody just hear that he's tall, long. You know what I mean? Like I said, those are attributes. I'm waiting to put it all together with the skills and shit. Move in and out, quit wanting to smother his punches and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? When he get like that, it's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a real problem. Never gonna get him out of there. But Tim Desert Storm Bradley seeing Fundora is blind. He can't see shit. Fuck that. What you mean? What you mean you can't see? Fuck that. You ain't gotta be able to see a nigga. You can be blurry. I know where your head is. Fuck that. What you mean? He not in there seeing double. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you see, man, hell no, man. I don't know what Tim talking about. You said Tim said he blind? Man, hell no. Let me tell you something. I wear glasses. I don't have, you think I wear glasses if I'm punching somebody? Fuck no, I can see your head. I don't need to see the color of your eyes. I don't need to know none of that shit. I know where your head is. If you see it double, you don't need to be fighting. Shit. You know what I'm saying? PBC still got a contract with Tim and Keith's signature on it. Man, if we get past that and fight Tim, that'd be great. That'd be great. And that'll speak to Keith's that'll be a testament to Keith, bro. If he beat Fundora and then go to Tim, that's crazy right there, bro. That's crazy. You know what I mean? But people feel like, you know, Fundora just gonna walk all over him. And I don't think it's just a feeling. I don't think he's gonna walk all over him, but I mean, like, it's based on how Thurman fight. It ain't gonna have nothing to do with Fundora, bro. It's based on how Thurman fight, bro. Bottom line. Thurman coming there trying to fight that boy, that's the dumbest shit you could do in history, bro, on life. Like, you can't do that. That's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. I'm just being honest. Damn, wait a minute. I'm really, really just tripping over that. So through my board. And it's coming up loud over there. I'm about to play with this. Nah, I can't. But yeah, so here you go. Man, DJ stupid. He said this last, somebody said, was that you that said that last time DJ Fundora fights by Braille? Oh man, it shocked me with his sister though. I ain't gonna stunt. I thought she had something in her eyes, the way clean she was hitting that girl so clean, bro. Shit, I would have thought she wore glasses. She was letting that girl have it. She was letting her have it, bro. $15 rounds said Fundora is blind. He has to wear those Coke bottles to see distance. Yeah, distance. Ain't no distance in that ring. Where he gonna go? Hey, yo, he can see from one side of the ring to the other. That's for sure. I don't think it's that much. I don't think it means that distance. It's far distance. You know what I'm saying? Shit. You know? Or maybe that's why he like fighting in the inside. Who knows? Who knows? But he better figure it out. Well, he ain't got to figure that out. It's going to be Thurman that got to figure that out. Yeah, I think Thurman got to figure it out 100%. Wait, bro, I had my bro that was I'm not following 15 round. Can't make what you saying right here. But yeah, man. The link is the link pinned there still? Yeah, it's at the bottom. That's crazy. Hold on, let me put the live chat. Why is it? So they pinned it to the bottom now of the chat? Well, the link is pinned in the chat if you want to come up and have something to speak on this. But other than that, okay, you said minus 275 and he was bad. You typing too fast, bro, or you misspelling shit. Yeah, you definitely are. DJ, damn, you in here now. How you feel about PBC belt? You remember when we was talking about it, I said everybody's going to have a belt? How you feel about that belt? Damn, bro, this should be making me mad, bro.
Okay. So, some free things are starting to take place because my diet went up.
Why somebody sent me that, bro? Somebody sent me this video of this super buff chick. Her face was in the screen. She was pretty, but then she backed up, boy. I'm talking about, god damn, boy. She'll beat somebody's ass for real, for real. I gotta think Slick. If Unelli shows out tomorrow, he'll be next up for Laura or Adams. I think he is gonna show up, bro. And I can't wait to see that fight, bro. On everything. I can't wait to see the Ezra Taylor and Willie Hutchinson fight at 1:00. I can't wait to watch that card tomorrow. That's at Moses Tama. That's coming on tomorrow on the Zone. But I want to see that fucking Ezra Taylor and Willie Hutchins fight. Willie Hutch gonna make Ezra fight, bro. And if I hope he know he in for a fight. That's what I want to see. But I also want to see Yonelli fight too, though. No doubt. No doubt. Like I said, some good fights on tomorrow, man. But I'm just, man, the people is spoken, bro. They still trying to sell tickets. Like I said, I was on there earlier, and it goddamn me, a front row ticket was $200, bro. Like right there at the ring, $200, bro. So the people is spoken. They not feeling that shit. If they ain't willing to go, I already know, like, motherfuckers really ain't gonna buy it, and that's crazy. It ain't crazy. I'm just saying though, $200 to be ringside, shit. Man, shit. The belts they had on were commemorative belts to remember the first PBC fight in history. Oh, okay. Okay, so that's why Thurman face was on there, because he was the first fight. That makes sense. Them mother ugly though. But at the same time though, I hope it don't transition to nothing else. Let that be commemorative, like you say. That I'm with that. My shit is breaking up because of Bluetooth. Oh, okay. I got you. Because some of that stuff you were saying, 15 rounds, man, it's not making sense. Like, I don't understand what you were trying to say. Like, what is MINU? You said, wait, bro, I had my bro that was fucking, I think that's what you're doing, like curse word, MINU. I don't know what that says. That's cool. So they just award belts. Let that be. No problem. I'm with that. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Tomorrow, WBC is giving out another chain too, man. They come with their rapper kit. They coming out with that gold chain with the emeralds and the diamonds. You know what I'm saying? So they gonna be that's gonna be awarded too. They not doing a ring no more. I guess Terrence gonna be the only one to get that ring. The ring was way better than the chain, bro. You know what I'm saying? 15 rounds. Salute to you, man. I hope you hit that subscribe button, fam. I really appreciate it, man. That ring was way better than those necklaces, bro. Zai Pacino, what's good? That belt, yeah, that's what DJ told me, Zai. He said that belt was to honor Thurman and Ghost for fighting on the first PBC court. Let's hope that belt don't turn into nothing else though, bro. Because I saw it. Salute to Brunch Boxing. And I saw that belt. I said, oh my God, here we go. Because, like I say, still the rules stand. If that Aliak passes, it ain't that Zuffa get to have a belt. That means everybody get to have a belt. Everybody. It's not like, oh, they're UBO, this and the third. It would be shit for Top Rank to become a UBO, and it'd be so easy to do so because it'll be amended. They could just do it. So, but yeah, man, I saw that shit. I said, oh shit, here we go. I'm glad y'all corrected because I sure thought like PBC, hey, they like shit. Yup, we finna do that shit too. Fuck that. Even though I think it's gonna be a bunch of UBOs coming out the wazoo. This is why you don't see a lot of vets opposing it. And I'm shocked, like, you ain't got Al and all them, joining forces to oppose it, like how they did Al. They did Al like that. They joined forces like Voltron on Al, but they not joining forces, you know what I'm saying, against this shit, which either they got interest in it or they just don't give a damn, but we shall see. She just said Gabby has a ring as well, the only one for females. Oh, she did? She got a WBC ring? Oh, that's hard, bro. I ain't when they give it to her, DJ, was it during the fight we was watching? Or they gave it to her behind the scenes? That's tough. Yeah, that ring go hard, bro. That damn necklace, they can have that. I'd rather want that damn that ring. Yeah, that shit was off the chain. Let's see. Yeah, I can't move it, bro. Hold on. I can see it, though. Okay, bet. All right. Yep, it's still going there. Let me see something. Yep. No, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I wonder, can y'all hear me? Hey, let me know if y'all still can hear me. Can y'all still hear me? If so, this don't mean shit over here. Can y'all hear me? Let me know in the chat. Can you hear me? I guess I can't. I don't know. That motherfucker moving. This motherfucker. She showed it during the interview last weekend. I'm not sure when they gave it to her. Oh, okay. I got you. Deej, can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? I guess not. That's how I'm going to take it. Deej say I can hear it's clear. So this shit don't mean nothing over here. What? Okay, so this don't mean nothing. Not. So if it don't mean shit, huh? So it's primarily over here. And if I turn this up, I don't want that shit blasting. That's my, yeah, that shit loud. Whoa. I wonder if it's too loud, bro. I'm going to test this shit out, bro. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow because this shit right here it shouldn't be like this. I'm gonna have to look some shit up. Then update them messed up every fucking thing, bro. Damn. I'm trying to mess my head. Well, this shit frustrating. My bad, y'all. It just like it's hard, bro. It's like it's not a delay. It's just if I can't hear myself, it's weird, bro. I'm just gonna take one of these mugs off or something like this and work it like that, bro, because I don't know. Yeah, man. I want to see that ring. Is it just like Terrence ring? I want to see that motherfucker, bro. I want to see it, bro. Boom. Yep, here it is. Ring reveal. Boom. Let's check it out. I can't hear it though. Why do I can't hear it? Oh, okay, it's small. No, it's not. It's small. But it's like wrapped in yellow diamonds though. That motherfucker hard though for a girl ring though. I want to know why I can't hear this motherfucker. Yeah, for some reason, I guess I can't hear it. I don't know why, but yeah, but it's like a little bitty ring. It ain't. It's not big like Terrence's though. There it is. The mug's still tough though. It's like a belt. It's like a WBC belt. I don't know why I can't hear it though. I want to hear what she was saying. Oh, that shit was loud, bro. What's going on, Deej? What's happening with you?
I started typing War and Peace, and I thought it'd just be easier to just quickly jump up here. So, with some of your technical issues, it's not a show if there's not a technical issue.
That's why I was saying.
What I will say is, if you're reading off your own screen, see how the stuff comes up at the bottom of your screen?
Yeah.
Well, that's delayed from the YouTube chat.
Oh, if I'm reading it, yeah. It's delayed. You said it's delayed?
Yeah. So in YouTube, there might be what you and I see now on the screen. Right, there could be like 4 or 5 different comments underneath that as part of the conversation in YouTube, but it's just slow to upload to the bottom of your screen.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, it's loaded up. Like, you was the last comment. But yeah, I see what you're saying. It's gonna hit YouTube, then upload on here.
Well, that's why you're confused, because you ask us if we can hear, and I wrote that about a minute before you asked me personally. It took a minute for me and come up at your screen. It's been like that for a couple of weeks.
Damn. I don't know what's going on.
No, so I'm just saying your most recent comments will be in StreamYard or YouTube, not at the bottom of your screen. It will slowly catch up, but it might lag behind.
Yeah. Yeah, that's that. I probably just got to redo it. That's something totally separate. So that's a whole nother program.
you've probably got 18 things open at once, knowing you. You're trying to watch something in Tokyo, you've got something in Germany, you've got about 80 different websites open at the same time.
No, I've actually been good because I closed the shit because last time it was lagging because of that, so I don't have nothing open. You're right. Sometimes I'll be having boxing going while I'll be doing the show. I find boxing somewhere to just be going or things like that, but not this time. Not this time at all. Because this update that happened to my board, same shit that happened about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
Now
so
we're back to this shit.
I think I'm pretty confident representing everyone this side of your show. The biggest issue that we have is if you're too quiet and we can't turn you up enough. But if you're too loud to us, we can adjust our volumes on our phones or computers just to turn you down, right?
Right. So am I too loud? I mean, what you saying? Am I loud enough where you can cut me down?
It's normal for us. You're not too loud or too quiet.
Oh, okay,
So
cool.
It's only happening on your side of the matrix.
Yeah. It's my board. I know that. I know it's my goddamn board. That damn update came through. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what? Because I don't touch the faders. Once we have figured it out, I don't touch them at all. And then
they all do it.
I updated that bitch and I had to cut shit down because it was like super loud. You know what I mean? Like, so now I just got to figure out the right spot to put them at again.
They do it to your home computer when, Microsoft or someone wants to do an update, HP. And sometimes I wish they hadn't changed it. I said, now you've just gone and fucked it. It was working beforehand you updated it. Anyway, that's enough about technology. What did I miss earlier on the show? Just catch me up while I'm here in case I missed something.
No, I was saying, I was just giving my 2 cents on what I think what Thurman would have to do to be successful. But my thing is that at the same time, though, I mean, it's what I think he should do. But the real question is he able to do it, period, because of age,
Yeah, this is very similar to a heavyweight fight for me. One punch can change it.
Right.
That's, I don't see any out-and-out favourite.
Right. That's definitely true.
I don't read too much into Thurman's performance over Brock Jarvis. If he struggled with Brock Jarvis, I'd say that Father Time definitely had caught up with him. But I don't think that's a very good yardstick, although at least he's been in the ring within the last 12 months. Look, I'm not reading into... I don't like to call people slow and old until I see them, and they're slow and old. Like I think that Regis Prograis definitely slowed down a lot, right? Only because he showed me. Only because he showed me, not because his age profile said he was such and such age. Because you got to remember though too that Bud, Usyk, these guys are fighting now for any number of reasons at 39, 40. And can still be successful. Some can't, but some can. You got Lara, who's what, 44?
80.
yeah, 44 going on retirement home. I'm just saying everyone's a little bit different, but I sort of don't think too much about ring rust or loss of speed and footwork until I've actually seen it firsthand.
Yeah.
So look, I just think Thurman's got enough. They've both got enough power to upset the other one if they get some clean shots off.
Yeah.
So
that was my thing though.
This is how I like boxing matches. I like them to be a contest because if I was watching Thurman fight a tomato can, I wouldn't be interested. If I was watching Fundora fight a tomato can, I wouldn't be interested. So just give us a good contest. I will say that history says that Gabby's normally been pretty right with her predictions for her brother. She predicted that Fundora do a job on Tim Tszyu. He did. She predicted that he'd get Booker out of there. And I think she's predicting something like a round 9 stoppage tomorrow.
Ooh. Damn. You predict a late one, huh?
Hey, look, I'm not saying she's right. I'm just saying that she hasn't really been wrong so far.
No, she hasn't been wrong. But I'm just like, man, bro. What I've been paying attention to with Thurman is just the in between rounds. For as his, it's like that's when he turned back to an old man. He walked hella slow back to his corner, and just the way he looks, he just don't look the same. And I think for what he needs to do for his moving around and getting Fundora to follow him, I don't think he'll be able to pull that type of game plan off. If he does do it, it ain't gonna be for long. Because he's gonna have to do something different than everybody else. Everybody else walked into the fire. He gotta get the fire to follow him.
Yeah, look, I think that he'll try a couple of different strategies. When one doesn't work, he'll try something else. That'll be the difference for Fundora. That Fondora's not really fought a guy yet that can completely change the style or strategy during the fight. Right? He's always fought against guys that go in round one with the same strategy and keep it to round 10 or 11. So
yeah,
look, we'll wait and see. We'll learn a little bit about Fundora. Because look, I get the feeling that the public isn't too sure about Fundora just yet.
no,
they're not saying he's trash, and they're not saying he's the next superstar. But I think that a few people in the public have still got a little bit of doubt and going, well, we see the potential, but you really need to show us.
Yeah, that's how I pretty much am. Like I was talking earlier in the show, I said, I was like, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I know everybody like Fundora, but like when you talk about Fundora, they just talk about his attributes. They're not talking about the skill side of Fundora. That's because he hasn't came into his own yet. He's not like a Pirog. He's not like a Paul Williams that was tall, lanky, and they knew how to use it, and it was skill with it. Like, the skill come from when you know how to use your attributes, when you put it all together. So we gonna see, like I said. So that's why I said Thurman has a chance. You know what I mean? He's not polished yet.
I don't think Fundora does anything too different to many other fighters. It just looks amplified because he's so tall and skinny, right?
Mm.
If Anthony Joshua, with his size, if he throws a jab exactly the same as Fundora, right, it just doesn't look the same to the naked eye because the width of their arms are 8 times different, right? So,
right.
And then one of the reasons that I'm keen just to have a bit of a, a bit of a litmus test on Yoenli tomorrow is for exactly that. If we find out later on in the year that PBC are going to give him finally a title shot against one of the champions there at 160, I'll have a more refreshed image in my mind about how he might match up against who they're going to put him against. Because he's really coming to the top of the all the sanctioning bodies that he's ranked in. I think he's already ranked in number one under Carlos Danes.
What's his record, like 9 or something?
Yeah, look, he's pretty late to the game, but let me tell you, he's got the energy of a 21-year-old when he's in the ring.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
You've seen him?
Yeah.
You've seen him?
Yeah, he want to get straight to business.
And he's the sort of fighter that won't bore you. He should be a fighter that Casino really likes watching.
Yeah.
Because he's going to give Casino that action-packed sort of come forward and really brawl if I have to sort of style.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I'm going to take Moses. I think Moses should look really good against Franklin tomorrow. And that's not pissing on Franklin. That's just, I think a guy with that size, with that speed and footwork, he's going to give just about anyone any problems.
Right.
For the guys that are up and around there.
What'd you make of the Ezra Taylor and Willie Hutchinson?
My only problem with Willie is I haven't seen, I'm not saying he hasn't, but I haven't seen him fight in what feels like about 12 months.
Yeah.
And Ezra's still got to make a believer out of me.
Yes. That's how I think Willie Hutch gonna bring it out of him because he got to fight. He gonna make him fight. He can't be trying to be looking all like a pretty slick fighter in there and playing on
Well,
ropes and shit with Willie.
sometimes that's fallen into the trap for the wrong reasons. Sometimes you don't want to brawl with a brawler.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, look, I'll keep a bit of an eye on that. That card starts at 4 a.m. in the morning over here.
Whew.
So
Yeah.
I'm not promising anyone.
Right,
But
right.
I'm getting out of bed at 4 a.m.
Right.
I could already be up, or I might wake up anyway. But we'll see what happens. But I'd figure the main event will still be about 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I'm normally up around there anyway.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. The last time Willie Hutchins fought was in 2025. It was in October. Yeah, you're right.
October. Oh, well, that's only 6 months ago.
Yeah.
What else? And look, the Moses fighting tomorrow is the start of a big run for the whole heavyweight division. The
Yep.
only ones that we're not going to see in the next 6 to 8 weeks is AJ. You'll see everyone else in the ring by the middle of May in the heavyweight division.
Yeah, when
Include-
his... Go ahead. My bad. I was talking out loud. Go ahead.
Well, I think it's probably just resetting Frank Warren's ranking system, like his own internal ranking system, as well as the sanctioning bodies. Because some of this is going to play out, right?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And he got a whatchamacall over there too, you know. Jared Miller, he's fighting Solomon. He found Solomon Dakers. I think they're just trying to ease him along, build his confidence up. He should be Solomon though. They thought he was gonna be something, but he's not. He's not that dude. So
yeah, and I did see too that the WBO on their Facebook page posted the Boots and Xander.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, so
But,
yeah.
You know,
I'm
you kind of, man, I've got so mistrust in media and maybe some of the people behind it. Sometimes you feel like you've got to be told by 8 reputable sources before you fully believe it, right?
Yep.
And then it is boxing. They've got to get through camp. They've got to pass their drug test. They've got to do all that. So I try not to get too excited until I actually see them on fight night wrapping the gloves.
That's why when I was just on here, I was trying to find all the different sources because they said that they reinstated Gervonta, which it's on WA site says that he's their full champion. But then
I got
yesterday
that.
Yesterday they were posting that he was still stripped. I mean not stripped, but champion in recess. So
Yeah,
I
well,
don't know.
2 sources. I saw that from one on Facebook via WBA Boxing and Meta AI. So when you do a search on Facebook, it defaults to Meta AI, and then Meta AI bring up that straight away about Tank being reinstated as full champion. Yeah. But I mean, we don't even know. Look, there's no promises that Tank even ever comes back.
Right.
Like it's all speculation and hearsay, right? So I don't know what the WBA is playing at it. And look, if Floyd Schofield wants to go to a judge and say that the WBA have to gift him a belt, man, miss me with that bullshit.
Yeah, like that.
Like
that
go and
dumb. That's what I was saying.
Put your paperwork in to be the mandatory challenger for Tank. Get in the ring with Tank and beat him for the belt, like everyone else did in history.
Yeah, but if Tank don't come back, like I said, they need to let. That's why I don't understand the WBA's play. Why reinstate? Why take him out of champion in recess instead of just letting somebody else, fight for the belt, and then when he could get done with his personal issues, he come back and get first dibs. I'm not understanding that because if he's not finna fight, it don't make sense.
Well, they didn't strip him because he wasn't fighting. They stripped him because of the allegations that he was under. So now that he's been cleared of one of that, it seems to me like they've done a review and said, well, he was found not guilty or it was dropped or what have you. So we can't use that as the excuse that we did back in January to strip the dude. So because you were innocent, we're going to give you your belt back.
Yeah, but he only got cleared of one charge. He still
Yeah,
got
but
other charges.
maybe that was the only one that they cared about. Maybe he didn't care about the other so-called allegations.
Oh, okay. So if that's what they thinking, that's some crazy shit. So it's cool.
Well,
we don't like kidnapping, but if you beat up a bitch, it's all right.
Well,
I'm just saying because that's what the other charge is, though.
Yeah, but
domestic.
But remember though too, like they are only accusations until you're proven guilty.
Yeah,
court,
I
right?
know. I know. It's just funny to me, man, because I just still like to play. I'm with you. I don't understand the play. I don't understand it at all, which I tend never to understand these sanctioning bodies or whatever, because I don't know, like when you get your shit cleared, you get first dibs, dude. We finna put that belt up on somebody.
Who was I saying? I was saying this to someone there yesterday or when we were talking about boxing. I said, look, if I could just summarize it, I'd call it sanctioning body, silly season has started, right? Because they're probably going to strip Usyk when he gets in the ring with the kickboxer, right?
Right.
They just stripped Jai. They stripped Bud. They stripped Shakur, right? They stripped Janabek of only one of his belts for apparently popping dirty, right?
Right.
And then on the flip side, we wake up and eat a different bowl of cornflakes, and we go, well, here you go. We'll unstrip you and give you your belt back to Tank. Like it's try explaining that shit to someone that's walked into boxing on the very first day and say, shit, how does this sanctioning body and belt stuff work? There ain't no way to explain it to them, is there?
No, it's other than they do what they want.
You can explain to them what it's supposed to be,
mm-hmm.
but that ain't going to help them with the musical chairs and musical belts that they're fucking around with.
Right. No, like I say, they're all doing what they want to do. I get the IBF stripping shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't fighting another boxer, like this dude, Usyk, going to fight a kickboxer or some shit or something like that. I get that. But, like, the rest of the shit is crazy, bro. And I understand Usyk, like, fuck y'all. I done did what I was supposed to do. I'm going to get these paychecks. I understand his standpoint.
There's nothing left for Usyk to prove.
Right.
All right. He'll just go where the paycheck is. Like, not only did he beat up every former and current title holder in the heavyweight division currently, he doubled back and beat him up twice. Just in case you didn't like the outcome of the first one, you thought the judges were a little bit unfair. Let's run it back and I'll beat him up fucking even worse.
Right.
So look, he can do what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Yeah, that's the only one I wasn't tripping off of. All this other shit that's going on is nuts, though.
The only thing that I would like from Usyk, if he's not going to pass the baton to one of the younger guys and give them a shot, just drop all the belts so that you're not tying up the sanctioning bodies and people moving forward, getting their title shots.
Yeah, I saw Frank Warren saying after Moses wins this fight, he won a petition for Moses to fight him. He trying to get that baton passed to him, solidify him. But
Usyk's on record in an interview saying he's got 3 fights left. He's got this one. Then I forgot who he said he was going to fight for number 2, but number 3 was then Fury. Wanted to give a payday to his friend.
The only one he ain't fought is Deontay, and I think that's going to be number 2.
Oh,
Deontay wins his, and then he fights Deontay, so he can have all of them. He done beat all of them.
My news is that ship has sailed. And let me tell you, last time everyone expected Deontay to win, right, over there in 2023 in Riyadh season, he got KO'd.
Yeah, he did.
And it has
if he get KO'd by Del Boy, that's going to be bananas, bro. That's just like, yeah, you just need to stop. You need to stop, bro. Give it up. Oh my God, bro.
He can put that in his documentary too.
Right, Dr. All right, bro. But he need this. If he want that Usyk fight, he need it. He need it. Because I sure think it'll be, if he wins, it'll be number 2.
But who's going to pay for it? Who's going to pay for an Usyk Wilder
the UK?
fight?
The UK? It won't be for us. They won't pay for it here. They'll be better putting that shit on regular TV here. Nobody's going to pay for that.
Turkey's not going to pay for it.
You don't think he would?
No, Turkey's wallet's shut under the current geopolitical.
Oh, yeah. But DAZN find somebody for it. Matchroom. They'll find a way for that fight. I think so. If not, shit just won't never happen. But like I say, we talking about a major if. He gotta get past Del Boy. And like I say, we don't have that much hope in him, you know what I'm saying? To even get past Del Boy. That's crazy.
Well, Wilder seems to have a problem when blokes want to come back at him and get in his face with a little bit of attack. He just doesn't seem to want to be there at all.
Right.
You know, but look, it's boxing. Who knows? Wilder's a big enough boy to land one somewhere and hurt him.
Yeah, he got to get his tenacity back. I agree with you on that. The last fight, he just want to turn around and run. He just ain't been the same since that last Tyson Fury fight at all. Ever since it's just like he's retreating. I don't know. Instead of wanting to walk into the fire, he ain't with that shit no more. And I don't expect to see anything different in this fight. I know Chisora gonna come forward all fucking night. So Deontay might be the right dude to make him look good on his last fight. You know what I'm saying? So, but I would like for Deontay to win, but like I say, he hasn't shown me anything where I'd be like, just an inkling of anything to make me say that he's gonna get past Del Boy.
Nah, look, I'm not writing the bloke off. I've just got low confidence. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
And it actually doesn't matter to me who wins. And I'm pretty much like that in just about any fight. All right.
Right.
You know, I'm not emotionally or personally attached to any boxer. I have a list of boxers that I enjoy watching, but I wouldn't put those 5 people I enjoy watching on an automatic pound for pound list or elite list. They're just of a style and intention that I know I'm going to get an entertaining fight out of them.
Right. Now I could dig that. I just hate that Deontay went out the way he did. That's my thing. Like if he was gonna let it go, he should have let it go after his last fight and said, you know what, I'm done. Put me on TV or something, but other than that, I'm done.
Unfortunately, he's going to be remembered for his accusations, not his work in the ring.
Right.
Because if he keeps doubling down on that scandal, and nothing comes of it, that's how the current generation are going to remember him.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So sort that shit out behind closed doors, Deontay. Keep it away from the public. Sort that shit out away and let people remember your fights, not the scandals.
Facts. Yeah, I agree with that. Wholeheartedly. But moving on from his ass, though, Frank Warren, though, got the future. That's what I want to say. Man, you see Dave Allen fighting Philip Hergovich?
I did see that.
Yeah.
What I tell you, I'm telling you, you're getting the top 6 guys or 6 of the 7 top guys fighting in the next 6 to 8 weeks.
Yep.
All of them. You're getting Fury on Netflix. You're getting Wilder, Chisora, not that they're probably in the top 6 or 7. You're getting what's old mate, Daniel Dubois versus Wardley. Yep. You get Moses Atamo. Yeah, the only one you're not getting is AJ.
Yep. And AJ and Agate fought earlier this year already. Yep.
You got Justice Hooney fighting on the undercard of one of those. So they're all there. And Dave Allen as well.
Yep. Frank running it, bro. He running it. Got all his guys busy and out in the front. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. And then he working with Jared in the background.
He's just getting them in before the end of the financial year so he can write his taxes off slick.
Man. Bro, that'd be something to see if Jared can get some confidence, though. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be something to see.
But law of averages say with big boys like that one punch can change the whole fight. There's going to be some upsets in there somewhere.
Somewhere. Hell yeah. That's the thing, man. The roster's so nice that he got. Ain't nobody getting written off because he can mix them up tons of ways, you know? That's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. Ain't gonna be no one and dones. He gonna mix that little charade up for so long.
Well, try picking a winner out of Dubois and Wardley.
Yeah.
Try picking that with any level of confidence.
No. That's just gonna be a barn burner, bro. That's a barn burner.
If Dubois had skills like a Hooney or a Tamo, I'd back him because Justice Hooney pieced Wardley up. It was going to be a wash until he made one mistake, got hit clean, and that was the end of it.
Yep. It was a wrap.
What was that, like 9 rounds to 0 at that stage? Something like that?
Yeah, he had him. He had it in the bag. He just got cocky.
And then what was Dave Allen's last fight that we saw? I'm going to do nothing for... Well, hang on. Isn't he the guy that went in and did nothing for 5 rounds and said, "I'm bored, I feel like a beer. I'm going to get him out of there now."
Yeah, but I think was he fighting Villanillo? He was fighting somebody tall, and then he fought. It was somebody tall as shit. He gave him a run for their money, but like he was big as shit though. Dude was hella big. He lost. Who was that? Hold on. Yeah. Who was it? But I remember that because I was on here watching. Dave Allen. All right. Where are you at? There you go, Dave. Oh no, he had a fight. How did I miss that fucking fight? February. Oh, that was last year. I'm thinking about Makhmudov. Yeah, that tall motherfucker. He lost to him. It was a unanimous decision. Yeah, it was Makhmudov. That was in October. But Kareem Bergin, I don't remember seeing that fight. And it was a 6-rounder. Yeah, that wasn't on TV. I don't remember seeing that shit.
Isn't that who Tyson Fury is fighting on Netflix? Makhmudov?
Yeah, Makhmudov, yep. Big tall motherfucker. You seen him? That dude is huge, bro.
Look.
The big boy, I think he's like 6'6".
Yeah, that's what I thought. So you got Fraser Clark and Justice Hooney. They're on the undercard of Fury and Makhmudov.
Gotcha.
What else we coming up?
Oh yeah, this is why I didn't see it. They had Dave Allen on the prelims. He fought Kareem Bergim. It was a 6-rounder. So he was just filling in for some shit, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, Dave's got a head for radio. You can't be putting him on a main event or a big poster.
Yeah. Yeah, it was on that Lee Wood and Josh Warrington card in February. I saw the main card, and I didn't even watch that live. I saw the Sandy Ryan fight. I was on my way home or some shit like that. That's why I didn't get it. It was another fight on that same day.
So you got You've got a full menu next weekend, depending on what time you want to be up, if you want to get any sleep, because you've got Wilder Chisora, you've got Tim Tszyu fighting, you've got the Davis brothers fighting at home at Norfolk. I'm not sure where that's going to be streamed. You'd have to expect if that'll be DAZN if they're still top ranked, Keon and Kelvin.
Right.
And then you've got the big women's card. Dubois versus Harper, Ellie Scottney versus Rasquaro, Chantel Cameron's back in the ring. So that's over in England. So that's all next weekend.
Damn. Yeah, the Tim fight. Is that gonna be on the zone? I know that Sky card gonna be on the zone. I don't know if that Tim gonna be.
No, Tim will be on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
That's what made me scratch my head a little bit. I go, well, Tim fighting another Australian in Australia under No Limit, which is normally on Fox Sports, but it's on Amazon Prime. So that tells me that it's a PBC aligned fight.
Yeah, I see the order. Yeah, it don't say. It said, well, it got a time, but I don't know if it's gonna be on TV though.
Who?
I'm looking at it right here, the Kelvin Davis, at Norfolk, but it says 6 p.m., but it don't say what channel though. So it might not be. You know what I'm saying? That's Friday, I think. April 4th. I think April 4th is a Friday. Or no, that's a Saturday. That should be a Saturday. Let me look on my phone.
Anyway, I don't think I've missed any of the other fights this weekend that I specifically had an eye on, I don't think.
Yeah, that's a Saturday. No, we ain't missed shit. And so the girls fighting on a Sunday. And they fighting Easter Sunday?
Well, that could be deceiving because I think that'll come over Easter Sunday in the US, but I think it'll be Saturday in the UK.
Got you.
No. Shit, that must be Monday in the UK if it's Sunday in the US.
Yeah, it's
ESPN
Sunday,
and
sure.
Sky Sports. ESPN and Sky Sports. So I won't be watching that live.
And then Zuffa Boxing come on that day too.
Oh, really?
Yep, on Sunday here. Yep. So you got the girls on ESPN, Zuffa, and they gonna come on at the same time. Man, who's supposed to be on that Zuffa card? I don't know. It probably don't matter because I definitely want to see Ellie Scottney. I want to see Caroline. I want to see this card. All these motherfuckers. Yeah. You got Chantel Cameron, Ellie Scottney, Caroline. I'm watching that.
Well, rumor has it out of Eddie and Sky's mouth that if Sky wins her fight down here in Australia, down in Melbourne, she'll then fight Ellie Scottney after that for all the chocolates.
What? Oh, that's gonna be huge. That's gonna be huge. Yeah. I'm definitely on that one. I hope that happens.
Oh, well, we hope for a lot of things in boxing, Slick. And
right.
And then they.
That's all we got is hope, damn it.
Yeah. They dangle it in front of us like a carrot. Get excited. Negotiations are underway, and then they just snatch it out from underneath you last minute.
That'd be dope. Wow. Cause she's where they at featherweight, junior featherweight.
I know that Sky dropped down after she got beat by Brian over here in Australia. She dropped.
Yeah.
She dropped weight.
I think Elliot. She's at featherweight or junior featherweight. I gotta look.
Oh, if you're fighting for undisputed, either of those girls for the money that it's going to be offered to them, they'll put on weight, a little bit of weight, or take a little bit off. I'm
Mm-hmm.
But Eddie likes to make us fans dream big too.
Damn, boy, that'd be a nice ass fight though. Nice fight. That's cool.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure how Sky keeps Ellie off her, to be honest.
I don't know. I mean, Ellie's pretty much just a boxer though, so Sky got decent feet to move around, but Ellie Scotney's not like a monster. She's more like a boxer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she doesn't get on a bike, Slick.
No,
Remember
that's why I said. That's why I said Sky is the feet. Sky got the feet.
Yeah, but Sky's feet didn't help her against Tiara Brown, that just wanted to come and trade.
Yeah, that's true. She should have used her feet though. That was her problem. She should have been moving. She was moving backwards. She should have been doing like okay, hindsight, yeah. Because the last fight, she was moving around pretty good, but that fight, yeah. Yeah.
That's when she lost all the titles at home.
Yeah.
So anyone that says that Australian judges are biased, that is the most recent example where that's garbage. Devon Haney got the win over here in Australia, right? Sky had both of her titles torn away from her without a rematch in Australia.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Loma came over and stopped Kambosos in Perth in 11. Man, overseas fighters get a fair crack over here in Australia unless you're Manny Pacquiao, and then you get robbed.
Yeah, that was the only one. I was just going to say Pacquiao got robbed, but that was the only one. Tim fighting on KO pay-per-view as well, DJ. That's what Mark just put.
Yeah, look, I'm not even sure. Sam Goodman's on the undercard. I don't know. I kind of feel like this is just glorified sparring for Tim. Just getting someone to get in the ring and work on the stuff that him and Pedro have been working on. Tick a box, and then maybe, just maybe, he gets an Errol Spence.
Yeah, they've been posting videos. Earl been posting that he running and training, but what we don't know, we shall see. We shall see.
Well,
I want to see Earl back. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, look, I think that sports fans, you don't have to be an Errol fan. I think that sports fans would love to see him come back and at least go out on better terms, rather than that being our lasting memory of Errol against Bud, right? So, well, Errol's going to be the A side in that. So I very much doubt it's going to be in Australia. It'll be down there in Dallas.
Texas. Yep. I think it's definitely going to be in Texas. It makes sense.
Well,
that's where they draw the most money.
Errol would still have a big fan base down there. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Which means Tim would have to beat the judges as well.
Yeah. You're going to have to come with it. I still think that make for a good fight. Rather, what people think, those two styles are so similar that it's going to be a fight. It's going to be a banger.
Well, they're almost running into each other at the ideal time because there's question marks over both of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
What's Errol look like on his ring return, and has Tim put all of his losses behind him?
Right. You ain't lying. See who got over who's got over their past for sure.
Short of that, I don't think there's anything. Well, I jumped up to tell you about your technical things. Did I miss anything else at the start of the show? That
No, I was just talking about Big Baby Anderson and old boy was gonna fight, and then Big Baby Anderson and Dakers, and then I start talking about Thurman and Fundora. Yeah, and then you came on and cleared it, and I also was talking about that belt, but y'all came on and cleared that up because I was like, these motherfuckers got a belt.
No, those two were the first PBC fight ever. What was that? 2016, something like that.
Yeah, see, I didn't see all of that. I was watching Brunch Boxing, and he posted the belts. And he was like, what y'all think about them having belts and this and the third? And I was like, what the fuck? And like, I didn't know they had showed them during the weigh-in or wherever they showed them. And then Mark said he had posted it in the chat. And I saw Thurman holding it. I'm like, the fuck? And then I saw I had Thurman on the belt. And I'm like, I'd be pissed they put my face on a belt. Like I'm finna fucking get retired or some shit. And then you came on, you and Zai Pacino came on and said they was commemorative belts.
Yeah, and it wouldn't make sense for them to play the same Zuffa game anyway because they've been advertising this as the WBC title fight.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think that PBC or Louis DeCubas would say, well, hey, look, let's do a Zuffa thing and risk, you know, Fundora, the winner getting stripped by the WBC.
Right, that's what Mark was saying. You think they're going to strip him? I'm like, I don't know. This shit ain't making no sense. But that I just hope the belts stay commemorative. Don't be trying to bring no PBC belt in the light or any of that shit. Let shit be what it is.
Well, some of us are old enough to remember the history behind some of these belts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Problem is now, as soon as they started putting the belt around the most popular fighter, not the best fighter in the division, I don't blame the fighter. The sanctioning bodies are damaging their brand anyway. I'm not saying that's the case in all divisions in all instances, but it's certainly the case in some of them. Right. You know, for example, Rowley, and I'm not a Rowley hater, but Rowley hasn't fought for the belt he's got.
Mm-hmm.
That he's about to have a unification with, well,
yeah, that's when you came in. I don't know if you came in. That's what I was talking about. I talked about that too. Yeah, about Rowley. I was sitting there because everybody think they're just gonna demolish Rowley. I'm like, don't sleep on Rowley. I know how the kid talk. He talk crazy, but he fight different than the way he talks. He got that fucking crazy.
Rowley's raw.
Yeah,
that's how I describe Rowley in the ring.
That's a good word.
He's just raw. Yeah, sure, he's got skills, but not elite technical boxer type skill. That's not his style. Right. It's almost like he's just a fighter.
Yeah,
he will get in the ring and he will fight you. And whoever's better on the night, so be it. He doesn't care because he'll just go out swinging.
Right. Exactly. That's why I was saying he just tunnel vision with it. And I was trying to think of the word, but he don't care what you've been practicing on. He don't give a fuck. He don't care about none of your fancy shit. He just knows what he can do. And that's a perfect word. He raw. There you go.
He's oblivious to all that other technical talk and style talk. He just not interested.
Or your shit talking. None of that shit get to the kid. He just want to do him.
Look, there might be a little bit of spite in this because a couple of interviews, Rowley has shown a little bit of distaste for the Haneys. So there might be something personal in there that the public don't know about.
Yeah. Yeah. The way the public trying to write Rowley off, I'm like, y'all crazy, man. I'm not doing that. Rowley is a perfect dude to upset the apple cart, bro. Even though I got Devin winning the fight, but he's the perfect dude to do it.
Well, the thing is, the reality is Rowley gives you no confidence. You can never write him off, but he gives you no confidence either, right?
Right.
He goes and beats Ryan Garcia, but gets beat the hell up by Pitbull. Like,
right. And the little dude and the old man. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Exactly, bro.
So, look, this is where some of those, some styles just aren't for you. Someone's got a style that you just can't get on top of.
Yeah. No, that's
but look,
fact.
I'm kind of glad, like, as whatever you think about Devin or Rowley, I don't care whether you love or hate either of them, but at least there's a unification. At least we didn't have to hang out and beg for 4 years to get a unification fight at 47 because they were all avoiding them each other, right? Oh, you got to remember though too, the IBF belt will be sorted out one way or another too eventually this year because Crocker and Paro are fighting for that. Crocker
okay.
Crocker got injured, so they've had to reschedule that fight. We
Right.
will have already seen that by now if he didn't. They're just looking to lock in another venue and date here in Australia.
Yeah.
I'm reckoning that they might wait it out and actually put it on the same card as Sky Nicholson down in Melbourne.
That'd be dope if they do it. You think they
Well,
gonna do that?
Well, politically, like it would make sense from a monetary point of view, but it wouldn't make sense because No Limit beat Matchroom in the purse bid.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So No Limit would have to concede to Matchroom and go down there and put Lewis Crocker on a Matchroom card instead of Lewis Crocker on a No Limit card.
Gotcha.
Because we've been waiting for that to come out. I don't know. Mark might have heard something. He gets different whispers to me.
Hey, Mark, yeah, Mark just said Rolly's scared of getting sued if he KO Dev.
Hey, look, he's kind of verbally said that, right? But
Yeah.
look, I'd like to think that that's a lesson that Ryan and Devon learned from both their teams.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to see a repeat of that shit. Not so much from them two, but from anyone in boxing again.
Yeah.
That carried on. That discussion carried on for 12 months. Some people are still talking about the PEDs. Still.
Right. Yeah.
And still talking about the so-called potential court case. Man, leave that shit in the rear vision mirror. The world's moved on.
Facts.
When was that? That was over 12 months ago now, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's got to be forgotten about.
Yeah. Not working. But yeah, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get up off her, DJ. So I can get up and watch this I'm gonna be on here all day tomorrow. All day.
All day? You're gonna have to. Well, the UK card starts in 11 hours from now.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
that'll be all right. Because none of these cards start during your sleep time, right?
No, but I'm not gonna do the prelims. I'm gonna do the for the UK card. I'm just gonna do the main part, which starts at 1:00 my time, 1 p.m. That's when I'm gonna start.
Yeah, well, I might not even. That might be the only one I've got access to if I can't find this PBC card. Let me tell you, if Louis DeCuba is asking me to pay $100 to see goddamn fucking Keith Thurman and Fundora, man, it ain't gonna happen.
Somebody on the tube gonna have it though. Like the last fight, somebody had that shit on YouTube.
Yeah, but look, if I'm not willing to pay for it, I won't watch it. I won't steal it. I'm not that.
I got you.
I'm not that desperate, right?
Right.
But quite often there's different prices for different countries, as we've known. Like you guys have bought pay-per-views over there that have been more expensive than they were over here.
Yeah.
It's just who they're trying to rob the most at the time.
Right.
All right, I'll let you go, Slick.
All right, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, y'all, man. Salute to everybody who came through, man. Smash that like button, man. Everybody who hit that subscribe button, man. I appreciate you 100%. I will be back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time for the UK card is coming up. Moses Atama. Again, I can't wait for Willie Hutchinson and Ezra Taylor. They are the co-main event on there. And, of course, we got Fundora versus Thurman tomorrow. I think the prelims for that starts 4:30 Central Standard Time. So I'm just going to keep it rolling from there. The UK card should be over at 4. I might get a 30-minute break. If not, we just going to rock it out from 1:30 all the way until the end of boxing, period. So come through, hang out with your boy. You know what I'm saying? Having said that, this is the Judges Table, man. Salute to everybody, all right? Y'all be easy. Deuces.